Hello, everyone. Yesterday, I uploaded a video that I'm still proud of, but while I was uploading it took a while, like an hour to upload. I got sidetracked on the internet, and I was in a Google Hangout, and I didn't know that my video had gone live yet. And all of a sudden, I get a notification on my cell phone, and it says, "Hey, you've got a comment." And as I'm reading the comment, I notice that I've already got like 5 down thumbs, and I'm like, wow, these people don't even have a chance to see the whole video, and they're already down thumbing me. You know, is it that they just don't like me, or did they just not like the general nature of the video immediately? Because they hadn't commented yet. So, and that's okay if people just want to generally give me a down thumb, because I've gotten thousands of them. I can stand to get a few more. Lifetime over the course of this channel, with 2,000 plus videos on it, they've added up. you know, if that's all you can bring yourself to say, then go right ahead. The button is somewhere. But maybe some of them were just thinking about what they were typing as they were typing a novel. And I'm in this hangout just like on the periphery at this point. I'm reading these comments that started happening on this video, that some of them were just based on personal experience, and they generally didn't like the attitude of what I had said. But some of them were just patently wrong and unscientific in their approach, and um, it just amazed me that saying something so simple about my profession, where I've got a little bit of authority in talking about it, both in doing it for a living and my education, just saying something very simple can just set people off. And so, in the periphery, somebody sideswiped me with this question. They said, "What would be the most controversial, simple thing that you could say about your profession that would just get you the most down thumbs and hateful comments?" And I, I don't know that I would know what it would be, to be honest. But the first thing that popped into my head, because I live here in Colorado, where marijuana has become legal, the first thing that popped into my head was just to flat out say that marijuana is addictive. Because I know many, many people who believe a lot of things about marijuana, that it's never killed anyone, uh, it's not addictive, it's a panacea for everything that ails you, from PTSD to curing cancer. Um, you know, there's a lot that people believe about marijuana that is vastly different than any other drug, because I can lead people up to marijuana and show a contrast in how they think about different drugs by saying, would you agree that gambling can be an addiction? And most people would say yes. There are people who are addicted to gambling. And then I could say, would you believe that food can be an addiction? They'll say yes. And then I'll say, like, how about caffeine and chocolate? Yes. Nicotine, smoking? Yes. Alcohol? Yes. But as soon as you get to marijuana, all of a sudden there's a bunch of people who you lose. They just, like, cannot give that point over to therapists, to the anti-cannabis lobby, to whoever they think is attacking their right to smoke pot. They just cannot give up that fact that marijuana can be addictive. And it's something like 9 or 10% of people who ever smoked marijuana once do become addicted to it, and like 50% of people who smoke it daily. And the the withdrawal effects of it are similar to caffeine, and they're normally over within, say, 2 weeks. They include irritability and a bunch of other things, not being able to sleep properly. And, it's amazing to me how you just lose people at that point in the spectrum of from light addictions, to addictions that aren't really physically damaging to the worst, like meth. In the spectrum, there's that one little divot, that one spot where people just cannot admit that this one thing is addictive. And if there was anything that I could possibly say about my profession of trying to get people to stop using drugs, that would be it. That I would think just simply saying marijuana is addictive, I'm going to get down thumbs. I'm going to get people just leaving me novel length comments that are just hateful. I'm going to get 3 down thumbs right away after I upload this, before the time that it would take to actually watch the whole video. That's a given. So that's what I'm testing right now. I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to go back to this hangout, right? And we're all going to see, have fun and see how many down thumbs I get just for saying marijuana is addictive. I'll put it in the title too. Just marijuana is addictive, and see how many people it pisses off. I can back it up. I can show you evidence, but we're not talking about something that is going to persuade people differently if I show evidence. We're talking about something that's just an anomaly in the world. People just can't give that fact up. They can't.